What's going on, guys? EPICJONTUAZON here. Since I released my Mavic video with the police lights, I've gotten a lot of responses and a lot of praise. So thank you guys for that. I was asked a lot to do more of an accessory video, so I reached out to the guys over at Freewell, and they provided me with a ton of stuff to review. So we'll check those out today. So everything today is going to pertain to the Mavic Pro, but I'm sure it's going to be applicable to the Platinum Edition as well. So what they provided me was basically their accessory kit. It's their hard case. They gave me a tablet mount, basically something that's going to attach to the controller that allows you to bring your display closer to you, easier to change settings, change your view's focus and all that stuff. We'll get to look at that. They provided me their filter kit, which has a circular polarizer, ND filters, and a couple other filters which we'll go through. They also gave me landing gear, which will raise the base of the Mavic Pro in case there's like dust or dirt. We'll go through that also in a second. They gave me prop guards. I'm not sure I'm gonna have to use these. I'm not really used to flying with prop guards, and I never had the need to, but we'll take a look at those. And we'll take a look at this awesome case, which is going to be great for transport. Alright, so first off, I'm going to quickly unbox everything so you guys know what to expect when you get your gear. So let's start off with the Freewell Great View tablet mount. And I'm not used to using any tablets. I guess I could try it with this, but I'm going to be using my S7 Edge with it. Hopefully to be able to access the settings easier. So basically what they had here was first a lanyard. This looks to be a ball head mount. This is the actual holder for your phone or tablet. And here seems to be the base plate. So let's try and hook this up together really quick. I'm assuming this goes here, which will basically attach into the base of your controller. So there it's easily, you can use a flathead, or this thing should flip up. It's a little bit tight because it's new. We'll leave it there for a second, try and squeeze that in. This is going to attach to the ball head. Slide that on there, pop this in. And there you have it. So real quick, you have your controller. This will pop out. I'm assuming this is going to pop right into there. And that is going to hold your phone closer to you. So you still have room to play around with the sticks. You have you can access all the buttons, but if you need to touch your screen, it's right up here and you can see it a lot clearer. Instead of having these little bumpers over here block your view from getting to your settings, especially if you have a smaller phone. Next up, let's take a look at the landing gear. This I'm pretty sure I will be using a lot, especially if I'm going to be shooting in areas with a lot of dust or dirt. And so basically these are pretty simple. They're just plastic pieces that go at the end of your end of your Mavic, and they should just raise the base of it approximately 3 centimeters. And this should also be a toolless install. So what they also include are these little bumpers, rubber bumpers that go at the bottom in case you're landing on a delicate surface. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to unfold my Mavic here. And I assume that these go accordingly with the feet. So they have this here. It's also marked on the actual pegs left. So I'm assuming this would go here. And right. And this should clip onto the back. So there's 2 holes over here, and this is just going to clip right around there. Now let's take a look at the prop guards. These are basically used for, I guess, those beginners, or if you feel like you're going to be flying in tight spaces and you don't feel like crashing or putting your blades at risk. This also should be a toolless install. It should just attach to the end of your motors. So basically this is a little plastic piece, high and durable, lightweight. And I was told that these shouldn't interfere with your obstacle avoidance sensors. I'm not going to physically test them just because I don't want to try and crash. But they are lightweight. Let's try and attach it really quick here. See how the fit is. So right now, I'm assuming this clips up. Alright, so again, these are numbered. So basically, I'm assuming this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to have to look for the number 1 on your prop guards. And then this should slide right over your motor. And you're going to take your prop guard and align it underneath. And then these two clips here on the side fold down and snap into place. Then you can take your propeller and put it right back onto your motor. Lock them in. And so that's what it's supposed to look like. And what I'm probably really going to be using the most is their filter pack, especially if you're flying in, noon time, in direct sunlight. You definitely want to get a filter on there. And from other reviews I've seen online when buying filters, I know some of them are a little bit heavy and they may affect your gimbal. Your gimbal might not calibrate with them correctly and they're going to get this little shake. Freewell actually says that it's so lightweight that it won't affect the gimbal, so we'll have to test that out eventually. But I do like it comes in this professional case, so everything is lined up really nicely and neatly, and you can throw it in your backpack, no problems. It also comes with a lens cleaner. So let's go run through it really quick. The 6 filters that come with this is a circular polarizer filter, ND8, ND16, ND32, ND8/PL, and ND16/PL. So if you're going for a longer exposure, especially during the daytime, you want to use the ND16 or the ND32. But let's take a look at this really quick. This is the ND16 I'm pulling out right now. And I could feel it in my hand. It is super lightweight. And let's try and attach this to the gimbal. And of course, you're going to want to do this while the gimbal has no power to it, so the gimbal is free floating. And I really like that fit. It literally just snaps on. So I'm going to go ahead and power this up. Let's see if that gimbal accepts this weight or not. Okay, so there is no gimbal shake, which is really good, especially if you're going to have a filter on there. So the added weight is less enough that it doesn't affect the gimbal. And last but not least, let's check out the hard case from Freewell. This is their small hard case. It's compact in size. The dimensions are 26 by 33 by 13 centimeters. They have these safety tabs on the end, so it won't open inadvertently. You actually have to press and then pull to release. It's got a tri-layer foam inside that's pre-cut, so you don't have to cut anything out. And this will help reduce any vibration, or if you end up dropping it, it will not bang into each other. And this is also a waterproof, water-resistant case. So if you happen to drop it in water, you can quickly take it out. Or if you're in the rain and you want to throw your gear in here, you can throw it in, resting assured that the seal will not prevent any water from going in. So I'm going to go ahead and try and pack in the case, see how everything fits. So I'm throwing in my Mavic. I'm assuming you gotta throw these in without the propellers. Fits in there nicely. I guess what else can we add here? Let's add the battery. So it goes there. My remote. And so there it is. It's packed up nicely. There's room for a little bit of everything. Nice and lightweight. Minimal movement. Everything is where it should be, and they have this foam up here at top, so in case you end up moving it back and forth, it's still protected up top.